Right. Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Grid. As you know, my name is Casey and I'm here with Henny Janssen van Rensburg and Minka van Rensburg, who is a nominee in the Eden Sports Award. I hope she feels good today. Are you excited?
Yes, very good.
Very, very excited she is. So Mr. Janssen, when did the journey begin with Minka starting out sports?
Okay, Minka was when she was a baby. Her brother always raced her and the brother always allowed her to win. And she did extremely well from there on. She has a fighting spirit, she wants to win. At the age of 11, a coach in George noticed her and he said he wants to work with her. And at 13, she got national colours and represented South Africa in Canada at the World Championship. And she came back with a gold for junior, as well as 2 senior silvers and the bronze.
Nice.
And from there, it just continued.
Yeah, very nice to hear that. Minka, you've been like the top swimmer in the garden route or nationally.
Yes, very good. I can run today. En baie belay my cooks and cooks the rest waar cooks van is.
Yeah, man. Her coach, she's really proud of her coach, and it's really a pleasure to see one of the nominees today. So do you think you're going to win today?
Yes, I can win today.
Yes, she'll win.
I can
win. Yeah, Mr. Janssen, thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you so much that we saw an opportunity to talk to you.
You are
and
welcome.
all the best for today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Show you where there's another plug. Or you have a 2-point plug there with you. There's a plug there.
Ladies and gentlemen, all sport people within Eden, including athletes, administrators, and people that has a passion for this discipline. It's wonderful to have you here at the Eden Sport Awards 2024. And I believe that 2024 has been a tough year, and a lot of things, but it's also been an exciting year. And it's so wonderful to be here with all of you. My name is Mornay Peterson from Eden FM Radio, and I will be your program director. I'll keep the aeroplane in the air, and I trust that all of you will have a wonderful trip because it's a prestigious evening. It's an exciting evening. It's an evening of celebration where we all celebrate the achievements of all our people in sports within Eden. Sport, as all of us know, is a nation builder. It's a unifier. It's a discipline that makes you angry, isn't it? It makes you sometimes to swear, especially at the referees. But it's a passionate discipline. It makes you glad. It can sometimes cause divorces. When you spend too much time on the sport field, they tell the story of there was a funeral procession that was moving over a bridge, and underneath the bridge was the golf course. So they were standing at the 9th hole, and then the funeral procession was passing over the bridge, and one of the guys stood still, and he had his head on his chest, and he just stood still, and his friends would say, but you're not such a sentimental guy. Why would you stand still when a funeral procession goes over the bridge? He says, but you must know, she's been my wife for 35 years, and she's been a good mother to all of my children. So it's golf there or nothing. To all of you that's involved in sport and has achieved tremendously this year, give yourself a nice round of applause, please. Thank you so much for being here, and especially you that traveled from far. Thank you. Just the house rules quickly. The bathrooms out the door to your left, the bathrooms. Another rule, please, put all your cell phones on silent, please. Unless there's emergency staff here, and if there's any emergency staff, please seat yourself towards the door so you don't have to fall over any chairs and tables. And the final rule is give yourself a ball of a time tonight, because we're going to have a wonderful evening together. Before we start, life and sport is full of high times and low times. Highs and lows, ebbs and flows. I'm going to ask all of us to stand, and we are just going to have a short moment of silent prayer as we think in particular of Mrs. Crystal Johannes from the Colourland, our treasurer, who has lost her husband Johan Johannes, that passed away and is now with his Heavenly Father. Just 1 minute. And we would like to ask everyone just where they are, just to stand still for 1 minute of silent prayer. Can we think of the family and the loved ones of Mr. Johannes? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may be seated. Our condolences to the Johannes family, and may God richly bless you and support you at this time of bereavement. We're going to ask you to join us with the singing of the national anthem. So it's almost like musical chairs now. So can we all just stand again and sing the national anthem before we officially start? Thank you. It's going to be on the screen, and there's going to be music, so you can just sing with us. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may be seated. I'm now going to call on the man that stands at the helm of the Eden Sport Council, the chairperson, Mr. Desmond Spearman, to come and do the official welcome. Let's welcome him to the podium.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Program Director, on behalf of the Eden Sport Council, I want to extend a warm welcome to each of you present. We really appreciate it that you sacrificed your Friday evening to join us at our annual Sport Awards function, which is the highest accolade in the Eden district. A special word of welcome to the Mayor of the Garden District Municipality, Alderman Andrew Struble, and also our good keynote speaker for the evening. We are really honored that you avail yourself to come and address the sporting fraternity in the Eden Garden Road District. We look forward to your address. Allow me also to welcome the following mayors, deputy mayors, municipal managers, and councillors. Executive mayor
And 2 half centuries, 1 day scored 464 runs at average of 60.28, the most in the league, at a strike rate of 118.97 with 3 centuries. That's Tasman Brits for cricket. So our sportwoman for 2024 is Tasman Brits. All of you know that we're looking forward to this coming Sunday. And our team is in the finals, right? They are in the finals this coming Sunday, and we believe that Tasman is going to win for us, right? So if you have a WhatsApp number, just say that the whole team here tonight is backing Tasman and our Proteas this coming Sunday. Taking on Australia, right? New Zealand. No, there's one Australia. They're taking on New Zealand. Oh, the All Blacks. This is when we say Australia. Sportman of the Year in 2024. 3 people nominated: J.L. van Rensburg, John du Plessis, and Dani Swart. J.L. van Rensburg will be represented by Mr. Noble, John du Plessis by his parents. J.L. van Rensburg, provincial ASWD champs, Oudtshoorn, South Africa, March 2004, distance 20.42, BBAPE points, 1000, shot put, gold medal, national ASA champs, Germiston, South African, March 2024, distance 19.50, ABE points 1000, shot put, gold medal, international under 20 world champs, Lima, Peru, August 2024. The distance here was 20.72 meters. The PBAPE points 1000, and shot put silver medalist J.L. van Rensburg. Our next category, photographer of the year. Alderman Riddles is going to stand. Thank you, sir. No, you must stay, sir. You still help us with the next 2 as well. Thank you, sir. Photographer of the year, our 3 nominees: Aaron Ponder, Wyndham Everts, and Dennis Carlson. About Aaron, our last ride, I knew that was Kihara's last evening with this horse, Mount Olympus Autumn. The warm embrace of the rider around Autumn's neck shows the deep appreciation and the bond. That is the photo of Erin Ponder of our last ride. Mr. Wyndham Everts. The photo here of the wheelchair race. I can move the joy on the faces of these kids getting a first time experience of participating in the wheelchair races. That was what he commented. And then the photo of Mr. Dennis Karelse. Ek het jou alles daar maar net een oog toe. Yeah, the wonderful thing of a photographer, he or she must wait for that ideal moment to capture that moment. Photographer of the Year for 2024, Mr. Wyndham Everts. Well done and congratulations once again, Mr. Everts. Thank you so much. Next up, Indigenous Games Team of the Year. The Indigenous Games Team of the Year, Eden Debeke. Won gold at the Provincial Indigenous Games Festival in 2023. August, the 5 players for Eden were selected to represent the Western Cape at the National Indigenous Games Festival. The Indigenous Team of the Year, the one and only, Eden Debeke. Another applause for the trophy. Dit is die winnaar ook sommer broer. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alderman Littles. We appreciate it. For the next two categories, I'm going to ask Mr. Anthony Lottering to come and assist, please. With the handing over of the next two categories. The Best After School Sport and Recreation Program. Nominee is the Klein Karoo Athletics Fund and Adopt a Surfer.
Last week in Cape Town, before I did my talk there, did I prepare my speech? The obvious answer is no. I don't prepare speeches because we kind of know what we do on a daily basis in the world of sport. I think all the protocol has been observed, so folks, you're going to have to bear with me a little bit here because there's no prepared speech. As Mr. Spielman is looking at it and he thinks when JP doesn't prepare a speech, it's going to be a long night. Folks, I'm blown away. I'm blown away by what I saw here just in the last half hour. It's just medal on medal and accolade on accolade, and it really is absolutely amazing. But I thought I have to tell you a little bit for those of you that maybe are new to the world of sport. What do we do? Who is the Western Cape Provincial Sport Confederation? And of course, I've been here before, and a lot of you are sports administrators, and you know this already. Most of you understand how sport works in South Africa, and probably you understand a little bit more now about how the provincial structures work and how South Africa has changed in the last couple of years, but more so in the last 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, etc. And I must just say that my predecessor, Mr. Goliath Munro, is from the Eden district. And I like to think that one of the reasons why he kind of dragged me into this space was he wanted to see that sport doesn't get done the same way anymore, and that we evolve and change. And that's exactly what the Provincial Sport Confederation is currently doing. I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of that during my talk. Of course, I've already had a couple of you say to me tonight, JP, please don't lecture anybody. All right, go gentle, but that's a long ask. Right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to break you out of that last 20 minutes where you're all sitting so stiff and nervous and listening to these very careful
National
words.
Championships, Mr. Ronald, appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, taking the National Championships, Mr. Ronald, appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen,